Hello everyone, welcome to the stream today. Today going to attack with the critter launchers on this account. I'll show you the tech tree first. I also have the rainmakers and the Zookas. I think I will get the flare next with the 20 keys that I have. And you also have the critter launchers, and I think flare and the mines are going to be very important. I also got one account to diamond earlier. Yeah, basically have the same path on this one. Just with the mines, with the flare, and with the rocket launchers and the building health. So we'll see if I can get there. I also have one chest, so I think I will still get the flare first and then get the medkit, and then after this I can go for the mines with the rank 17 chest. And then maybe I can even get to the rocket launcher and building health. I don't think I have to upgrade the flare. I can leave that at level 1. Would be nice though to upgrade the GB, but I think I'm going to upgrade the Zookas first, because they will be useful on quite a lot of attacks. Hi Dark. Hey Mike Wells. Hi Prapiot. And yeah, basically the attacks are like 2 or 3 boats, Zookas, and then critter launchers. And yeah, sometimes also a rainmaker to take out some of the engine rooms if they're onto this left side, and the rainmakers can shoot over the gap. Hello Amit. And the first opponent is straight rank 19. Yeah, the mines are very good against critter launchers, obviously, because it's not easy to take out these engine rooms with the critter launchers if you just drop them on the left side, so you have to attack from the right. But it actually does not slow down the attacks a lot. At least once you have the flare. Take out here some of these buildings, and then flare. That shock launcher. Go for one shock as well. Not sure how many of my critter launchers are shocked. Now I can flare this last engine room. Need another speed serum and flare. Or actually a speed serum, I can throw that one onto the critters that are in this last engine room. Not the fastest time, but against the rank 19 I don't think I would be able to win. Especially because I don't have the mines. Hey Apam El Sayed. So hope I can also find some lower rank opponents and not only rank 19 players. There we go. Okay, he has the grappler, but I don't think that is going to help him a lot. And he has no mine, so I can use the critter launchers pretty easily. I'm gonna go, I think, with 6 critter launchers. And 4 critter launchers on that left. And 1 on the right. The Zooka is just there to make sure these grabber does not get the critter launchers. And now that base is basically finished. The 326. Well, basically I'm going to play this account. Try to get to higher ranks. I don't think like diamond might be too much because of the time that it would take to reach diamond. And now the medkit. I think, let me see how much the mines cost, so I know how much I have to save. Okay, mines are, I can use all the tokens that I have. Could go for the GBE or for more troop damage. I think I will go for the GBE. Yeah, I can show the tech tree again. And yeah, this is also basically the same path that I have on the other account that is in rank 21. But I have the mines and the building health on that account. IMR crazy. Well, the critter cannons, I think they are faster in general. Like rainmakers can also be fast, but I think critter cannons are a little bit faster. But rainmakers can do similar times as well. Hi David. Yeah, but I need the medkit to get the mines. Because on this base I'm gonna use 1 rainmaker to take out this engine room. So basically 3 Zookas and 1 critter cannon and 3 critter cannons for this middle. Like this boom cannon always takes out 1 critter cannon, but that's not an issue basically. And a speed serum onto these rainmakers. Goon squad. Yeah, I think I can use critter launchers on the left. But I think I'm not going to. I'm gonna use maybe 2 rainmakers to make sure that this engine room gets taken out fast. And I think maybe only 2 Zookas. With the flare, I'm basically gonna flare straight on some defenses here, get these critters all over the base. So they can start taking out all the buildings. Okay, we need another speed storm for the Rainmakers. And these Rainmakers are sometimes a bit slow with taking out the engine rooms, especially because not all of them always target that engine room. What do you mean? What should I upgrade? I mean, I can't upgrade something right now. But I'm gonna get the mines next, and then I can max those out. Was that the U-Bum-Bum? There. I mean, GG, I mean, I can't really avoid you. Like, the only way is if you're in the same task force, and we are not, so yeah, at some point we have to play against each other, I guess. Okay, this one is with rocket launchers. He only has 50 GB, which is interesting. But basically the same attack. 3 Zookas and 1 critter launcher and 3 critter launchers on that left. Yeah, this boom kind of takes out 1 critter launcher, but that doesn't matter. Okay, there it looks like only 1 Rainmaker. Actually, I think that's both Rainmakers. It looked like only 1 Rainmaker was there, but I think they're in the exact same spot. That's why it was not possible to see them. I mean, I know the mines are good, because I have them on my other account, which is in rank 21. This one here. They also have the mines. And yeah, they are definitely helping against critter launchers. And also against Zookas a little bit. Yeah, he has quite a lot of mortars and shock launchers. We're gonna try to use the critter cannons. And we're gonna need though to use 2 shocks. I have to shock that shock launcher. Try to use a speed serum. Yeah, I mean, I'm trying to do a stream on most days. I'm not always going to be able to, especially once I get to higher ranks. Because of the waiting times, it can be quite bad. But actually this season, because it's pretty offensive, the troops are quite strong. So we can do a lot of attacks. It's actually not that bad. There's already 16 players in Diamond. And I think I'm at, yeah, about 215 in rank 17. So I think last season that took way more time. Hello, ASP. It's quite a lot easier to really push or play once the seasons are more offensive and offense is strong. Yeah, a lot of the same bases. Yeah, I need one more speed serum, can throw that now. Actually, one thing about the speed serum which is also interesting is sometimes it can even help to throw the speed serum onto the troops or the defenses. Because the defenses actually do less damage. Like, I think a mortar usually would one-shot the critters, but if it hits with a speed serum, it only takes out, I think, about half of their health. So that's rank 17. Now I can get the mines. And I would need 2 chests to get rocket launchers. I think if with the next chest I can upgrade the troop damage to 40% and then I'm gonna save for the rocket launchers and the building health. So I'm gonna have to deploy the mines. Don't remember where all of them are, so I have to look there on my base. I should charge my tablet actually before it goes off. Still missing 2 mines. It's something like that. Good. So can continue now. Uh, 5 engrams tomorrow. I think I can also go 5 engrams tomorrow, but actually I think I can't. I think I would miss 4 keys. 200 GBE, that is crazy. Like, with what are you attacking, with critter launchers or with the rainmakers? I feel like 150 is probably enough GB. But more can always help to throw maybe another or an extra speed serum. Aim out. Thank you. I think rainmakers might be a little bit slower, but then I also saw attacks with the rainmakers that were very fast, so I'm not 100% sure which is faster. And yeah, here again, 3 Zookas, 1 critter launcher, 3 critter launchers on that, or critter cannons. I don't know why I always say critter launchers, but like their name is critter cannons. I think I'm not the only one that says critter launchers to them. And they kind of also launch critters, so makes sense. I'm out. Hi, Graham. No, then the attack would not work. I mean, on this base, there's only this boom cannon in range. I don't think this mortar is. I have to get all my critters on this left side before that boom cannon gets taken out. But then on this base, I could also attack from the right side with Zookas and critter launchers. That actually also works. Like, usually if there are mines, then I'm attacking from the right side. Sometimes just all troops on the right side and not even use a Rainmaker. Yeah, the rocket chopper were very strong, which also surprised me, to be honest. I didn't thought they would be that good. I can lose quite a few of the critter cannon. Actually only lost 1 critter cannon. Just wait for those Rainmakers. Well, why should it come to the main base? The critter cannons are like most of the troops that have like the Scorchers or Max. Since it's 2 per boat on the main base, I think that would be a little bit too strong. I mean, rocket choppers are also strong, but not that strong. And I mean, sometimes there are also critter cannons on the main base, just like all the other proto-troops. And I think right now there's the Shockaneer, which is also in this season. I think after 6 engine rooms, or 5 engine, and after 6 engine rooms, I think. Well, I guess you mean the GB after the critter cannon, so I would not go for that one. If you have 100 or 110 GB, I think that is enough. So I would go for mines and building health. Like, I think the critter cannons would be able, they can target this shock launcher, but I don't think they can reach the mortar, so I'm gonna have to attack from the right side. Go with Zookas. I have to remember to change the Rainmaker. I think maybe even 3 boats of Zookas. I'm gonna take out a little bit of these buildings in the beginning and then there on this cannon. Shock that shock launcher. Hope that not too many of my critter cannons get shocked. And actually now I can flare this last engine room. Not the best time, only 317. But it is enough. A taxa. Yeah, actually I think at least on the main account, I only started to use the rocket choppers, I think also around stage 300. But then I think the first like 300 stages, it didn't matter too much. I don't think so, Casey. I think there's quite a lot that also don't use critter cannons. Like they just use the rainmakers. I actually also saw one with a Rudero. I don't remember if he had the critter cannons though. I think it was a rank 21 player. But he was only a few seconds faster than me, so I'm not sure if Rudero is that good, but Rudero is obviously strong to take out like this engine room in the corner. Or maybe even some of these engine rooms. Yeah, this base is with the mines, so I'm gonna take a bit different. I think all the troops from the left, from the right side. Go for one of these shields. A bunch of the critter cannons are shocked, I think. So that's not great, but I think now I can already start to flare the last engine room. We go for another flare. Yeah, but a 314 is not the best time. Okay, a draw. There's also quite a lot of draws this season actually. Because the attacks are basically all the same and the bases are also similar. So yeah, a lot of the attacks are, yeah, pretty much the same time. What do you have unlocked now, Goon Squad? Like I think if you have the critter cannons, then you can go for a similar path. But you can also play with the rainmakers, that also works. And I guess what you need is the troop damage, Zookas, and a little bit of GB. Like I think 100 GB, so 2 GB nodes. Okay, this one has a lot of shock mines, but I think that's actually very bad. Yeah, the Zooka is just there to distract that boom cannon and take it out. I can start to flare buildings here. Go for 2 shocks. I have to throw more of the speed serums. I'm gonna throw a speed serum on that side to try to make sure the rainmakers take out that engine room quickly. Okay, HQ10, so I think you can only go to 3 engine rooms. I think 4 engine rooms is already HQ12, if I'm not wrong. I think 3 engine rooms you can basically go with the Rainmakers and Zookas. And yeah, basically unlock everything that you can. You could also go with Scorchers. I don't know how strong they are against the 3 engine rooms. Well, I guess on the Warship, like I guess a lot is from knowing the attacks that are possible. I mean, once you play for some time in the season, I mean, you can see what attacks the opponents do and what they are using, so you can also just use these attacks, and then, like, because the bases are mostly the same, can do the same attack basically for almost all of the bases. Yeah, but I think a lot of practice, like if you play for a long time, that also helps. And I guess you can just watch other attacks that are good and try to copy those. And the Rainmaker here on that left, I think that should be able to take out that engine room. Actually gonna throw a Speedstrom onto this Rainmaker. Because one thing is, I think if you flare and the Rainmakers, like in this case, they are obviously not in range of any defenses that I would flare. I think they still stop following what they followed and kind of a retarget. Hello, Abdurs. Oh, he has... Didn't even notice that he has the building health. I think for that my time was actually very good. Yeah, that is rank 18. So one chest I can get the rocket launcher. The rocket launcher is about 250,000 to upgrade once. Means I would have... Yeah, I should have enough to upgrade the troop damage and then still be able to max the building health. Yeah, so now 40% troop damage. With the next chest I can get the rocket launcher. I don't think the rocket launcher is gonna change a lot, but it's obviously gonna help a little bit. I guess spikes means engine rooms. Well, I'm not sure how or what the best attack is with 3 engine rooms, actually, because I didn't really play 3 engine rooms. Like, I think Rainmaker and Zookas is one thing that will work. But then also Scorcher and the Scorcher boost is good, at least against 4 engine rooms. Scorcher, Zooka, or mainly Scorchers with some Zookas is good. But I don't know how strong that attack is against 3 engine rooms. I think Lasertrons are not great. mainly because like they probably can do a good amount of damage. I'm not sure, like they are also not on the main path like Rainmakers or critter cannons are at least close to it. You'd have to get the prototype and then the lasertrons. And the lasertrons do more damage than Rainmakers, I think. And it's not so easy to flare them around like Rainmakers or critter launchers. So I think they are not that great. Well, I mean, do you mean start from basically from rank 1 or without, or just starting the warship? Like, I think you should get the Zookas to have a troop and then basically move forward. 3 engines, basically a similar path than what I have. Like, maybe get to like flare or rainmakers in 2 engine rooms. And then once you have enough keys, you can go for, yeah, I would say go to 3 engine rooms once you can get this crystal shield. Or maybe the mortars. And then just move ahead. And probably to the critter cannons, because they're quite strong. Okay. I don't really know a good 3 engine room base, unfortunately. Because I didn't really play 3 engine rooms. Except like in the first minutes. But I think like I don't have a 3 engine room really to show the base, but I think you should just put the 3 engine rooms in the back and yeah, defenses in the whole base so that it slows down the opponents. I think that would be the best. Okay, this one. That one's interesting. Go for 2 Zookas, 4 critter cannons on the right and 2 critter cannons on the left. Also gonna throw there a speed serum. And I'm gonna flare right here. I hope that the Zookas can clear all of the mines, like all the shark mines. Which looks like they were able to. And now the critter cannons on the left, they're gonna target the shark launcher. Gonna take out that and then also the engine room, hopefully. Able to flare that also now. On speed serum. Hey, Dr. Ehab. GG. No, I would not use that layout I had. I mean, what you could do is you can look at the opponents, what layout they had. Because I just built something that was not good. Because I wanted to go to 4 engine rooms. And didn't really want to build a good base before that. I mean, if you play, you can also copy a base that you struggle against. Like if you have a base or see a base that you can't beat in a good time, you can also just copy one of those bases, and that usually works also. Hello, Alice. Okay, this one has a lot of shark mines. Like basically all the shark mines there. And still use 2 critter cannons on the left. So I really need those Zookas to clear a bunch of these mines. Also drop one of these shields. Now I can clear this last engine room and go for another shield and speed serum. Yeah, 318, I think that should be okay, hopefully. Also 17 stars, so a bit surprised I'm moving that smoothly through the ranks. Not far away from rank 19. Well, Dark, I think you should... Like, I don't know which base is really good for 3 engine rooms. So I think you can try to use a base that one of the opponents that you face has. And copy that if you... Like, if you see a strong base that you are not able to beat fast. I would copy one of those. Or, I mean, if someone in the chat knows a good base, from a player that is in the top 500, I could show that, but I don't know if there's a lot of 3 engine room players left in the top 500 at this time. Let's add 1 Rainmaker. Actually, I forgot quite often to use the Rainmaker on this engine room, which already cost me a lot of attacks. I'm trying to remember not to forget that Rainmaker. Both shock launchers were able to fire. Actually, I didn't even need that Rainmaker. You never know if the critters spread in a way that they can take out this engine room. Because usually they don't. Well, no, like the attack is always important, but you should just try to copy a base from someone that you can't beat easily. I mean, I don't think I can look quickly if there is some 3 engine room. I mean, you can also look in the leaderboard and see if there is someone with 3 engine rooms and use a base from him. I don't know, it's just look at some... Yeah, but they are 4 engine rooms probably. And I can't scroll down on the leaderboard because I'm in the top 500. Okay. I could use critter launchers on the left side. But I think I will only use 2 of them. And then again Zookas, basically. Maybe again 3 Zookas. I think 3 critter launchers are more than enough. Okay, Rava, I can look at your base. So 1 shield there as well. Another speed serum. I mean, these attacks are pretty crazy. I got that must be a lot of critters. Okay, let's see. Scroll all the way down. 474. Hope that the leaderboard didn't move. Okay, but I guess that would be you. Yeah, I guess something like that should work. Because there are some defenses, so you can't land the troops easily. So I guess there is 1 base. I can also look at, I mean, 499 might be too late now, but let's see if he's still in the top 500. Would be good if you could scroll down a lot easier. Okay, this is with the laser. So if you have the laser, you can also go for a base like this. But if you don't have the laser, then I would use the previous base. I guess that is some bases that you can try. I mean, they must have had a draw. I was wondering why I didn't have more stars. Okay, he used... Crazy that these critters survived the mines. Well, Dark, it depends on your prototypes. If you have the prototype, the laser, you can go for 499, and if not, then 474. I mean, they are both in gold, so I would guess that these bases work. If you don't have the laser, then use 474. Okay. So, mines everywhere. Thinking about just attacking from the right side, and then I can flare to that engine later. Drop 1 Zooka there a little bit more to the left, so that there is some separation between those troops. Because if all of the Zookas hit the shark mines at the same time, then they can't clear enough of them. I think I can start to flare back. Yeah, maybe should have speed serum those critters instead of the critter cannons. They're rank 19. Don't know if... okay, he was Maybe I'm grinding before, but I lost, unfortunately. Yeah, okay, he has Rudero. And he's using Seekers. Yeah, I guess that is something that works. But you would have to max Rudero, I think. I guess most of the bases are copied from someone. I mean, I also do the same. And I guess the ones that I would copy a base, they also do that. Yeah, I think I will attack just from the right side. Or I could use 2 critter cannons. Actually, I will use 2 critter cannons on the left. Fire that cannon. Okay, might be an issue because critter cannons look like they're gonna hit those shark mines. So let's see how that goes. Try this last engine room now. Or the one in the back. Yeah, that time is not the best. Okay, also against the rank 20. Yeah, building health is definitely good. That I don't think it slows down the attacks a lot, but at least a few seconds. And that can make the difference. Like when I got building health, I went from rank 20, I got unlocked building health, and then I went straight to rank 21. Okay, I need a Rainmaker again for this engine room. And use 3 Zookas and 1 proto cannon. With that engine room. Let's use speed serum those Zookas. Yeah, 321. Should be okay. I think I could have attacked with more troops from the right side. but still won, so doesn't matter. I think before building, before critter cannons, I mean, if you're using rainmakers and you can do good times, then you can go to building health right away. And I mean, you could also, like, I don't know if critter cannons are going to be useful in the end. Like, I would guess that clone rifles and maybe laser rangers will be stronger in the end. And I mean, if you get to the critters, then you can clear the mines also. So you could maybe even skip the critter launchers, but I mean, right now they are very strong, of course. I mean, Scorchers, I think, from what I saw, Scorchers are very strong as well, so I mean, you should be able to do well just with the Scorchers. I mean, Scorchers cost, I think, 24 keys or something like that, so it's obviously, it costs you some keys, so you need to at least gain some ranks, I would say, to make up for that. I don't think Scorchers would set you back by a lot, because they're definitely useful. And I mean, the 3 shock launchers are strong, obviously, so it would only be the 24 keys that it would cost you. I mean, you can still use Scorchers. At least I think you should be able to. By General Rod. Like, it could be possible to use critter launchers or critter cannons. I'm not 100% sure that enough of the critters would go towards the engine room on the left. I'm gonna attack with all the troops from the right side. I think that was a bit unnecessary to throw another shield. Still a 316. Yeah, okay, but like, I think this attack with Rainmakers that is also fast. I don't know why the attack doesn't end, because it looked like he had all the engine rooms taken out, so not sure why I have to wait. Maybe if I Go to the main base and then back to the warship. Yeah, you got pretty lucky there with the Zookas. They cleared all of the mines. Yeah, then you can clear that base easily. I don't think I want to change the mine placement a lot. I'm not sure how many opponents will get times like this. I think if more start to do these times, then I might think about changing the base. Okay, this one is interesting actually. I almost want to risk dropping all the critter cannons on the left because this boom cannon and this mortar is in range, and also the shock launcher. But then there might be a few too many mines, so I think I'm gonna play it safe. Still go with 3 critter cannons on both sides. A little bit late with that. One. Like I lost too many Zookas there. But that is not gonna... I should throw maybe a shield. Now with speed serum. We've been a bit faster, but I think I won. Because I think he was in rank 19. So 12 stars, I'll take that. And I can collect the chest. And actually I can get the rocket launchers. And with the next rank, I'm able to get the building health. So with rank 19. Don't know if these rocket launchers do a lot, especially because I only have 2 of them. And they're only, I think, level... Yeah, what level is the rocket launcher? Only level 8. And with 6 shots, I don't think they can take out critters. Maybe with the next level they would be able to. Okay, 3 shock launcher base. I think the same attack like the last one. Maybe I should drop the critter launchers on that left side a little bit earlier. Because then these critter cannons might be able to walk a little bit higher. Let's shock some of these and now flare that engine room. Because there are not that many critters firing at that. One shock, one speed serum if I get the GB. I think I should be very close to rank 19 now. Okay, still would need 2 attacks maybe. And now we're rank 16. Can't lose against him. And can't forget the Rainmaker. Because the critters most likely are not able to go to this engine room that is on the left side in that corner. Drop a speed serum onto those critters so they're clear. Everything fast. And then I'm going to use a speed serum for the Rainmakers. Yeah, that can be the issue with the critter cannons. Or I think also with Rainmakers. Because all of these critter cannons got shocked. And yeah, that costs 5 to 10 seconds, I think. That can ruin the attack. Especially because you don't have the speed serum, and you could waste the speed serum effect. All the Zookas I use them for 2 reasons. My first reason is, look at the base here, there are a lot of shock mines. So I want to clear them. And the only troops that I have that are easily able to clear mines would be the mech and the Zookas. But there's only 2 mechs per boat. And there's, I think, 15 Zookas per boat. The Zookas are just better to clear the mines, and they also cost 0 GBE. And I also need a GBE then to throw or keep throwing the speed serum, some shocks or some shields, so yeah, basically just because of that. To save some GBE that I can use on speed serums. And also to clear those shock mines. And it doesn't really matter if I have 3 boats of critter cannons or if I have 5 or 6 boats. That actually doesn't really make a difference. Ah, nice Dark. Good that it worked. Or that it helped you. I mean, that is basically what you can always do. Try to look in the leaderboard for a base and then copy one of them. A mortar or a normal cannon? I mean, I'm not sure if I understand your question. Also a 3 engine room. Good thing is now I have flare. Yesterday I did not have the flare for quite a while, so the 3 engine rooms are actually quite challenging because of that. Yeah, let's go with, I think, 3 Rainmaker. Maybe just 2. And 3 critter cannons and 3 Zookas. Speed serum, 1 shock. Now drop the Rainmakers, which should hopefully be able to take out this engine room. I mean, actually in some attacks the Zookas are also good to do some damage. I think because a lot of the bases have mines and the mine placement is usually very good, most of the Zookas get taken out. But yesterday actually on the base that I have, basically the attack was to use the Zookas also to take out these 2 engine rooms. And the critter cannons would throw critters to distract. Okay, there are some shock mines, have to be careful of them. Use 1 Rainmaker for this engine room. And I can pretty much go have to get some critters to clear this engine room though. And start to throw the speed serums. There, maybe onto that. Go for 2 shocks. That is crazy. Hard to see what is happening. Need a speed serum here. Unluckily, that only 1 Rainmaker damaged or targeted the engine room. Still a 319. So not bad. I mean, at what level do you have the mortar and the cannon now? I think tick 4, so yeah, upgraded the mortar, but tick 4 works fine, I think, for both of them. I mean, I would maybe upgrade the mortar first, because then it can take out the critters in 1 shot. I don't know if a level or tick 4 mortar can do that. I would max the mortar first, and then after that, if you have enough tokens, you can go for the cannon. And that was also rank 19. So now I can get the building health. Yeah, I can't max it out, so only 40%. But I think that is going to be fine. Yeah, should not have upgraded the sniper towers probably. I think that is the only difference that I have to my other account. Where is it even? There. Yeah, I did not upgrade sniper towers there. I think at least rank 20 should be possible with the building health, and then we can max the building health also. And I could even go for then the shock launcher, the third shock launcher. That could be useful maybe. So I think 3 shock launchers is worth it to unlock. Hey Ivy. Yeah, I'm doing good. Like basically like I think from the last season started to play Warship quite a lot more. But yeah, between that or I guess like I'm not sure what you mean with a long time. I mean, long time can mean a lot of things. Okay, let's go with don't need a rainmaker. Go 3 Zookas and critter cannons. I should have thrown that maybe a little bit different. I did not manage to hit any of the Zookas. Actually, it doesn't look bad. They're basically all of the shock mines gone, so I just need some critters to take out that. Yeah, 310 is... that might be a little bit too slow. But now I have the building health. So it could be fine, hopefully. I'm not sure what you mean with clamp. I think the best prototype might be the laser beam. At least in 4 engine rooms, because it could take out the critters maybe. But I think in 3 engine rooms the grappler might be a little bit better, because it can grab maybe a rainmaker. But I would say that the laser beam is probably better in the end. Also because there will be the clone rifles, and I think laser beam is generally very strong against the clones. So that should definitely help. Well, you should go for the laser, I think. At least I think it's gonna be stronger. But I mean, it's hard to say. In 3 engine rooms it could be a little bit different. Yeah, I think still critter cannons. A little bit worried about these shock mines. At least these critter cannons can clear some of the mines and shock mines. Okay, now most of them got hit, so that is not good. I'm gonna let them drop some critters, and now I have to flare that last engine room. Once I get another speed serum, I'm gonna use that. And then hope that with the building health, it is gonna be enough. But yeah, 3 minutes, 8 seconds is very slow. And yeah, thanks Graham for the £4.99. And hi Kaktus, one of the original and best players, watched you for many years, especially on Mega Crab, learned a lot, thanks. And yeah, thank you. It's nice to hear, Graham. And yeah, thank you very much for the support, appreciate it. And yeah, it was also just fast enough by 3 seconds. I think I had a draw against him earlier, if I remember correctly. I could be wrong. Was that you, Hans? GG then. Well, I think Rudero is definitely strong. I don't think... Yeah, the attack. Okay, this might be the Rudero player. Okay, it's not. Like, I don't remember exactly when, but... I matched one with Rudero earlier, and he was pretty fast. He used Rudero with the Seekers, basically to take out these engine rooms. I think that is possible. I'm not sure how strong it's gonna be later on. Like, it almost seems like you don't really need a hero for most of the season. Because Bullet will not be good. Like, Brick could be good maybe later with Iron Will maybe to protect the clone rifles from the damage when you throw speed serum onto them and then you go through the base. But I think you don't really need a hero. Especially 5 engine rooms could also be different, because I think the layout is also has some areas here at the top, so that would make it a little bit different as well. Okay. Some cannons got hit. Okay, that's perfect that some of them take out or target that engine room. They're maybe here, and now to this last engine room. Another speed serum. $314. I think this was actually the Rudero player. So yeah, he's still faster. I mean, yeah, just when you write something about Rudero, he appears. It's basically what he's doing. Using proto cannons and Rudero with Seeker. So to do attacks like this, Rudero would be worth it. But I don't know how long these attacks are going to be possible. I don't think that these are at 5 engine rooms at this point. There are still, I think, all in 4 engine rooms. I don't think anyone is able to get to 5 engine rooms today. I'm not really able to show the layout right now. But yeah, I think it's at some areas here, like left of this shock launcher or this engine room, so I think with 5 engine rooms it will be more difficult to do these attacks. Not able to upgrade the troop damage right now, but with rank 20 I could. I think it was a slight mistake to upgrade the sniper towers to max level, because they're not really doing a lot. Except maybe I think they can take out Kaktus in one shot with the max level. I think that's why I upgraded them. But it really doesn't make a big difference. Yes, there are some of the mines. I could throw a shield onto those critters and then the shield will tank one mine and then the critters survive the second. I think I will do that. Go for one shield. And I think for one speed serum and one shield. Like that might be okay. Still accurate. It's actually pretty fast, the engine room. And enough for the win. 5 stars. Yes, I have rainmakers. I mean, I'm using them sometimes, but not too often. Basically just against the base that has this engine room in the corner, but not this shock launcher. There's this shock launcher I'm usually using critter launchers on the left, like just in this attack, or with all critter launchers and Zookas from the right side. The Scorchers, I guess that's what you mean with Torch. I think they are useful. I think a few attacks against, or at least at 4 engine rooms, they work quite well. But I think most use the critter launcher, so yeah, didn't see that many today, I think, with the Scorchers, but they're definitely working, especially if you boost them with the boost node just before 4 engine rooms. Yeah, I think I will go there with... I think I will not drop critter launchers on that left side this time. Yeah, I think it really depends on the attack. I mean, sometimes I'm using them, but yeah, basically just for the basis that I said. Okay, there are quite a few shark mines. So these critter cannons are gonna hit a lot of them. Yeah, this time is not gonna be good enough. I think so. And yeah, that is the issue with those mines. If the Zookas can't clear the shark mines, it gets very difficult. Maybe I could have used rainmakers. I think maybe I should have done that. Yeah, maybe we can try to remember for future times I'm gonna see that base and try to use rainmakers. And with the Scorchers, you should not flare the engine rooms, I think. You would have to clear the base. Basically just keep throwing the speed serum onto the Scorchers and then that should work, I think. Yeah, you can. I think you should be able to go for 3 engine rooms. And at some point you would have to, either way, I guess. I think that should be enough critters. And could have easily flared a few seconds earlier actually on the engine room. I don't know if I would have been able to win then. Okay, he's using Scorchers. So there you can see Scorchers are also possible. And he also has Rudero. Yeah, I can't really do something against attacks like that. I mean, they have Rudero, and he's quite expensive. And the Scorchers, so that will probably set them back for 5 engine rooms. I should be able to reach 5 engine rooms earlier. I think that will help. Well, I mean, you can watch the streams or the videos sometimes if I do them, to see what will work, I guess. And I mean, you can see what I have unlocked right now. So you can unlock these nodes and, yeah, progress. I mean, with rank 11, you would be a little bit behind. But I think the critter launcher or critter cannon tag, that should work always, I think. Okay, Sky Shield. I think a Sky Shield is definitely good, but not that strong. Okay, a bit unlucky this one mine. Like it did not get taken out. Okay, these critters are probably not gonna survive those mines. Maybe with a... Okay, some survived actually. $316. Yeah, nice. 7 seconds faster, 19 stars. And it looks like I think it was the first win of the day. I'm not gonna open Rodero. I mean, he is strong. But I want to move to 5 engine rooms, the clone rifles. Yeah, basically want to move ahead in the tech tree. And 5 engine is very strong, like the layout. And then also that there are critters, either crystal critter or the regular critters. And they're going to be a huge help to clear a lot of the mines. Especially shark mines or even the normal mines. I think clear that rocket launcher now. I'm gonna have there's some critters that can also go for the top engine room. I'll also have to take out that engine room. $317. I think that looks good. He does not have the Zookas in front of his critter cannons, so his critter cannons are gonna get shocked by all those shark mines. Okay, now he's retreating. Dark, what do you mean with raise the ball? Like, I'm not sure what you mean with that. I mean, if you have the Scorchers, I mean, I think you can use them. Or, I mean, just upgrade them. Because if you want to use the Scorchers, then you have to upgrade them. And yeah, I don't know what you mean with raise the ball. I'm not sure what troop or what node that would be. Yeah, Milan, the season is a bit crazy there with the critter launchers. Especially with 2 of them per boat. Okay, the cannon. I mean, if you want to use the Scorchers, then you should upgrade them. And the cannons, if they are at tick 4 or if they're maxed out, it doesn't make a huge difference. Because the cannons, they're not doing a lot either way. So again, for some critter launcher or critter cannons on that left side. There's this mortar now. Get their speed serum and then flare this up engine room. Well, yes, I mean, if you're using the Scorchers, then you should upgrade them. If you're not using them, then you should not upgrade them. But as you saw, I think a few attacks ago, the Scorchers are definitely working, so you can use them. So that is definitely possible. Our rank 22. 160% GB. I mean, it's basically, I think, the base that I also have. Except I don't think I have a boom cannon there. I think I'm gonna use Rainmakers instead of Zookas. Let's see if that attack will work. Just hoping that these Rainmakers are not gonna head out of the shark mines. Okay, but I don't know how it is possible that I lost 3 of my critter launchers against 1 boom cannon. Doesn't really make sense. I would not have been able to finish that base in a good time. Hey, that one guy. Let's watch that replay. Yeah, I guess rocket launcher managed to take out some of my critters and then the boom cannon fired again. So I guess that is a little bit unlucky. There are some shark mines and no mines, so I think that should help. And clear a few of these cannons and now flare. I don't think I needed that shield. Let's see, for another speed serum. Portion looks like one mine is not gonna get cleared. Another speed serum, another shark, another flare. That's a nice attack. Hope that is also fast enough. Against someone with Rudero again. I think I'm gonna be faster. I don't know what ability he's using. Okay, there is a Seeker. I didn't saw them before. So back at 50 stars. Interestingly, the one place ahead of me is in rank 20 and the one below me is in rank 90 with only 25 stars. There's quite a huge gap. And rank 20. And not that many shark mines on this side, so I think the critter launchers are gonna be possible. Yeah, I did not want to land this one critter cannon down there. Hope it can still catch up with my other critter cannons. And I hope one critter cannon has to fire on that engine room on the top right. Okay, there they go. Ah, that cost a few seconds. Yeah, 3 seconds. Too slow. Okay, again, some with Rudero. Don't really care too much if I lose it to those Rudero players. Because, I mean, Rodero is stronger at this point. At least that's what I would say. Yeah, but that is also a Rodero player. Actually, on this base, I'm going to use one Rainmaker, because this engine stays there alone, and the Rainmakers should hopefully both Rainmakers are able to target it. Actually, let's change the attack to, I think, all Rainmakers. Thinking about 2 or 3 Zookas. I think I will try with 2 boats. And the Zookas were a bit late. Yeah, it's a retreater. It did not really work. Anyway, you could also see that those Rainmakers on the left, after I flared the runner, they just stopped following their flag. And I think that's also a bit annoying. And somehow the boom cannon took out both of them. I don't know how that is possible. Because usually it should outrange, or the Rainmaker should outrange a boom cannon. For some reason they did not. Okay, that base should not be challenging. And can't forget the one Rainmaker. I guess this time can use 2 of the critter cannons. And flare. And a speed serum. Maybe even a second flare. Make sure this engine gets taken out. Now I need a speed serum for the Rainmaker. Only 3 stars. There's quite a few shark mines. And I don't think I could use the critter cannons. I think they might go to the rocket launcher instead of the engine room. And I think they might hit a bunch of the shark mines. See if the Zookas can clear them. Yeah, looks like they can. We need another speed serum. There. It's a 318. Thanks, Dark. I mean, I can't reach first place now, or this season, at least in the Warship. But I reached it before once. Hello, Ortiz. Okay, he has a sky shield. I'm guessing he also has her arrow. I don't think I'm able to do something against the sky shield. Go with just 2 Zookas. I'm gonna drop the recruiter launchers on the left. There. At one rocket launcher. There may be this engine room. I need another speed serum probably. Okay, 311. See what he's doing. Oh, nice. Win against a diamond player. And he was quite slow. Not sure what went wrong in his attack. But I'll take those 15 stars. So back on the win streak and very close now to rank 20. I mean, you can't win every attack in the Warship. You'll always lose some. I mean, as long as you were able to get enough opponents, which is usually the case in seasons when there's quite a strong offense, and it's actually not bad. Okay, there's a boom cannon. I think I will go with. I think I'll still go with Zookas and critter cannons from the right side. I could use one Zooka and one Rainmaker. but not going to. Okay, some critical cannons actually got shocked. We're at the last engine room now. That was not the best attack. But it looks like it's gonna be fast enough. Would have hurt to lose against the rank 17. That would have cost a lot of stars. So depending on what opponent I'm going to get now, could be a boss fight or rank 20. Is a grappler. There are a lot of mines, so I don't think I can use the critter launchers there. Good thing is that there's only like 3 or 4 shark mines that are gonna be in the path of my critter cannons. Yeah, but this is one of the Rudero players. Oh, but actually I won this time. Nice. Rank 20. Let's take a look at this attack. Scorchers and Rudero. Yeah, this time looks like his Scorchers hit a lot of shark mines. Yeah, I could go for the 3rd shark launcher. Could also upgrade the rocket launcher, but I don't know if that is worth it. I think it will be better to upgrade this gunboat energy node and maybe the building health. And those 10% might save 1 second on some attacks. Yeah, let's get this shark launcher. I'm not sure where I'm gonna deploy it. Maybe could put it somewhere here. I'm not sure. Not sure how many players have 3 shark launchers. And what are the fastest time against my base. Yeah, I don't think shock launcher anywhere would help. Maybe put it somewhere like that. Can I upgrade more? Actually, I don't think so. Just missing a little bit for this troop damage. I could put one there, but I don't know if that's helping a lot. What was this attack? I don't know. I can try that shock launcher placement. I don't think it would make a huge difference. Good thing is there are not that many shock mines in this area. This looks like critter cannons. They're spawning a lot of critters. There's speed serum. It's even lagging a little bit. Okay, looks like I'm faster. Let's see if that shock launcher helped. Watch his attack. Yeah, so he wasted a shock, or maybe not wasted, but he had to use a shock. But then his critter cannons got stuck in those shock mines, so I think that's more what caused him. I'm guessing you mean the rainmakers that are on this left landing area. That is because if you look, there is no connection from the landing area to this, to the base. And on 3 engine rooms, that would be the right side landing area to, there would also be no connection to the base, and that is why they are stuck and not moving. So you need to be careful to land your troops in the right spot. Another opponent with a sky shield. I think I can use 2 critter launchers on that left side. If you want me in the game, you can. I wanted to throw a speed serum, not a shield. Okay, that is very bad. I run into all these. If you mean the game, you can use code Kaktus. I think since I don't remember actually. I think about a few months, or since a few months I have one, so I can show that in a second after this attack is finished. Don't think I'm gonna be able to win though. Oh, I'm still faster. Yeah, so you can think about maybe actually even half a year or so. Can use put Kaktus in the shop now if you buy something there. And yeah, that also helps the channel. And yeah, thanks to everyone yeah, who does that or uses code Kaktus. Like, it's hard to say which one you should upgrade if I don't know what is the current level. But I would say the gunboat is very important to throw more speed serums, so I think, and it's also pretty cheap. So it definitely makes sense to upgrade the gunboat. And I guess after that, if you're using Scorchers, then you can upgrade the Scorchers. But I would not worry about the troop health too much at this point. I mean, I could try to use critter cannons, but I think it's a bit risky. So let's land all the troops on the right side. Go for 1 speed serum. Okay. Did not want to flare. I have to flare a bit earlier than I wanted to. So that's not gonna be an issue. And another speed serum. Okay, 315. Yeah, it was recently. like about half a year, I think. Hi, Prakash. Yeah, probably more than plus 30 GB. Like I think I start with over 100. I think about 110 GB is what I have in the beginning. And yeah, more GB helps always. I pull a cut. Yes, I unlocked that GB note. I can take a look here right now. I have this GB and obviously the GB on the path. I think I'm not gonna really open this one. I mean, it's also a bit expensive with 22 keys. I think that one is more worth it. But it also opens the path to 5 engine rooms. Is some of 150 GB. I'm still gonna go with this attack. Try if there comes a little bit around. Okay, there are some shocked. Yeah, critter launchers are gonna help you a lot. When another Rodero player. I don't know if this third shock launcher is really what is helping me, but maybe it is. I mean, before the Rodero players did faster times. Maybe they're missing some GB, so can't use all the speed serums right away. Hello, Mammoth. Well, I mean, if you really want to play a lot of the Warship, then you can. Then instant training would help. But I mean, you don't really like, it really depends if it's worth it. I mean, you would have to decide that on your own. What do you mean, Stuart? I clearly did not, but yeah, not sure what you mean. Well, I don't know if there are even subtitles on a live stream. I mean, I guess after the live stream there would be. With that sniper tower. Yeah, I think I hit all the shark mines. I have some Zookas though that should be able to take out that engine room. Yeah, but only 310. Okay, luckily still fast enough. Very important to not lose. Yeah, I guess the building health definitely slows down some players, and I guess also the third shock launcher. 11 stars, so might even be a boss fight now. Hey, Lion Luca. I don't think reset to rank 1 would be very good. Like, I think it is fine like it is right now. Could be maybe some small changes, but in general it is okay. And this one is a boss fight now, because he's ranked 21. The question is if I can win. I think against this player I did not do too well earlier. So hope I can do a better attack now. If I'm not wrong, I tried to use basically some Rainmaker attack, but that did not really work. Here's a lot of these rotor cannons are gonna hit the shark mines. At least I have some Zookas that should be able now to take out this engine room. That is very important. I don't know if that's gonna be enough. There we go. 17 stars, and that is rank 21. Quite easy actually. Did not expect to get there. From rank 16 straight to rank 21. And I'll take that. So Zooka section rank 21 now. I mean, I guess that would be possible also, but I mean, I need some critters also to take out this engine room, so I would have to try that a few times, see how that attack works. But I mean, I got 2 diamonds, so guess that all that matters. And also a nice log here on an 11 win streak. And yeah, I think the next thing that makes sense to unlock is the GB. And then I can go for E5 engine room next. I went critter cannons and then I went building health. Yeah, so probably would make sense to upgrade the troop damage once. And then the GB. Could also go for cannons, but I think I think I will leave it at that for now. I don't think I'm gonna continue to push higher right now. I'm quite happy there with the rank 21 for now. My other account is looking the local leaderboard. Like there's also this one and this one. And on that account, this one is the one I used or streamed yesterday. And there I'm just using Rainmakers, and I don't think I will unlock the critter cannons on that account, at least if I don't have to. I think to end the stream I can do an operation attack. There is still the GB boost. So I could try to attack this rogue. There's this one rocket launcher missing, so that makes it easier. We could add 1 bombardier. Actually, I'm not gonna add a bombardier. I forgot we still have the squad leader, so I'm of course gonna just use a 1 Mooka, and that will be enough. And I can also use brick. I can boost the statues. Question is what engraving arm I'm going to use. And the shield health is quite high, but I only have 1 GB. So I need to be careful with how I spend it, or how I spend the GB. I could go for power surge to get more GB, because I don't know if I have enough GB. Could obviously go for armor, but I don't think I will need that. So sabotage, I think, or power surge. The shield is 30 million. I think I'll go with power surge. Should also have the remote hack. I didn't even remember that. Drop all the Zookas. 1 barrage, artilleries, other artillery. They lost their quite a few Zookas. That is not ideal. Thing is, the pathing is a little bit messed up since the last update. I hope it still works. Let's start there a medkit. And I have enough for 2 shocks. Can even go for 3 shocks actually. So 1 easy shock, and then 2 shocks and battle orders. And I can start to target these rocket launchers with the Zooka. I can also hack that machine gun. And I have the power surge, so I can farm a little bit of GB. I could have thrown that critter maybe even at the beginning. I only can use more battle orders now. Or another critter. I think I will go for another critter first. Because I think I'm getting 5 GB from, or 4.5 GB from every cell, so 1.5 GB more. I think 2 critters is worth it, and then just use some battle orders now, at least once the Zooka targets the engine, the core. I should be able to get 1 more battle order. Looks like the core health is about half. Gonna be close. But it might be enough. The core has a lot of health with 30 million. Probably 33 million with the core itself. See if I can get another battle order. I might be able to. Be 3 more buildings. Definitely gonna be close. These critters should take out that cell now. I can go for another battle order right now. And let's see. Yeah, that is gonna be enough. 3 seconds left. Yes, perfectly calculated. Okay, see if there's another. I think this Manticore is a little bit annoying. But I could attack that one as well. But it's very high health Manticore and a lot of rocket launchers. I think it would make sense to take out even these rocket launchers on that left side. And then farm a lot of GB. So let's switch to this account. Boost the statues. And I could also use power surge. Or I could go for sabotage. I think I will go for power surge again. because it could help to farm more GB. I don't know if the Muka is worth it though. What's the damage of these? 867. Let's check the armory. Okay, the damage is higher of the squad leader. It actually makes sense to use them. Okay, then check the boost real quick. Make sure I have everything boosted. Statues are boosted, and the engraver, and the tribes as well. Yeah, especially with a 30 million health rogue. And then 30 million now is not what 30 million used to be. So one more smoke. Now I need one shock. Let's flare this rocket launcher. I don't trust that it's going to, or it's not gonna fire. Okay, now I only have to collect GB. And maybe I should think about how I'm going to do the rush. I need to take there a path that works. I should have looked at the range of the rocket launchers before, actually. That would have helped a lot for sure. Now they are in range. Yeah, at least I know the range, but I lost. And not that many Zookas. Regroup a little bit up here. The issue is now because I lost the delay on these rocket launchers. I have to smoke instantly. I should have more than enough GB. Okay, that smoke was a bit late. So lost the delay on all her rocket launchers basically now. Yeah, there's a lot of things happening, but got it. But to be honest, I didn't really know what I was doing. I just used all the critters and chalks, and I think the 2 remote sack worked a lot, or helped a lot, to distract the rocket launchers. So also a nice Manticore solo. And yeah, I think that is a good point to end the stream. And here I think with this account I'm just saving or going for the 5 engrams maybe, or I could go for the building health. Like, this is the Rainmaker account, but I think I'm not gonna play that one today. So yeah, I managed to get the second account in Diamond. So that was nice, from rank 16 up to rank 21. Take that. And yeah, thanks everyone for watching, and see you in the next stream. Bye.